Let's stick with that story and take you to Kwa-Zulu Natal, where that province's education department is also officially starting its vaccine rollout today. Teachers and the support staff are the first in line to receive their jabs. The province is not yet experiencing a third wave of COVID-19, but infection numbers continue to surge. 21 more vaccination sites have been opened to accommodate teachers in this phase 2 rollout. Let me take you to eNCA senior reporter Dasen Tathia, who is tracking that story for us from KwaMashu in Durban. KwaMashu, of course, Dasen being one of the high-density areas and as far as population is concerned, with a number of schools, and at the current moment the official word is that KZN is not officially in the third wave as such in terms of the numbers, but the numbers continue to grow. How important and how critical is it for teachers in areas like KwaMashu to get their vaccination as early as possible?
Yeah, well, Tulas, I'll start with two things. You hit the nail on the head there in saying that we're not quite in the third wave, but that's certainly not cause for any kind of celebration. We were listening to the Premier, Sihle Zekalala, on Sunday when he was briefing the media on developments, and one of the things that he had said then was that KZN was kind of straddling that line, that threshold, which determined whether we would get into the third wave, but fortunately had dropped back into a safe zone, if you will, within a day or two in both instances that had happened in June. So not a great place to be, firstly. And secondly, talking about KwaMashu and that being a high-density area. So this is one of the 70 allocated sites for teacher or vaccinations, as well as for the support staff at schools, but it serves what is called the Pinetown district. Now that might sound a little confusing, but it means that it also, there are quite a number of people that are traveling into KwaMashu to get their vaccinations here, as they would do in other centers. So the aim at this particular site is to have at least 500 teachers vaccinated. And earlier this morning, although it took a while for things to get moving, the Education MEC as well as the Health MEC, they were here, and certainly we didn't see those lines at that time. But now, as you'll see behind me, the numbers have picked up quite a bit. There are still people that are being attended to inside. But just to clarify, this center is not specifically for teachers only. There are still senior citizens that are being vaccinated here, but they are not part of this crowd that you see here. They come in through a different entrance. But I just want to see if I can perhaps engage with some of the people that are here. Hello, how are you, ma'am? Are you one of the teachers?
Yes, I am the teacher.
I can ask you just to keep your mask on. How are you feeling ahead of your vaccination today?
I'm a bit nervous, but I think I need to get this so that nothing is getting disturbed in our schools.
What has it been like over the past year? I mean, surely it wasn't an easy space to be in, teaching throughout this pandemic.
We never experienced this before in our life, so we are so worried, but we want to move on with our education, because previously, like last year, we were so disturbed because we couldn't teach our children properly. So we are hoping that everything will go well this year.
Are you nervous or are you confident ahead of getting that job?
I am nervous because I never took a job on my arm. Especially it's a first vaccination that I never had before.
Well, I'm going to wish you luck. I'm sure my time will come soon, ma'am. Hello, how are you?
Good, and yourself?
Good, thank you. And tell me, I already can see how you're feeling. I was going to ask you.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to be inside. I'm so excited, really.
What is it that you're most excited about?
About the jab, getting the jab. Oh, I'm telling you. I'm so excited.
Okay, because you're going to feel more confident, you're going to feel safer?
I'm telling you, I can do whatever I want because I got the jab.
And are you also teaching?
Yes.
At the same school. So what's it been like for you? I mean, have you had a lot of cases in your classes?
No, not yet.
Yeah?
Not yet so far.
Okay. Well,
in our school, we are so fortunate that even last year, we didn't have any teacher, any learner, so we are so fortunate. But we want now to have that move that nothing must happen to the whole South Africa.
Well, I'm so happy for both of you and all the best. Tulas, look at the mood here. Such excitement, particularly from the one lady that I just spoke to. Now, I wonder if you and I are going to be that excited when our turn comes.
Well, I don't know, Justin. I think I'll be quite excited, to be honest. I'm one of those people who will be right at the front of the queue if I can help it. I'll register very early. Thank you for that. That's
I might be a little nervous, Tulas.
What, you have a fear of needles?
Yes, I do.
Oh, my goodness. eNCA's Dasan Tatia out there in Durban for us in Wamashu tracking that story, speaking to some excited educators who can't wait to get that COVID-19 vaccination. It's about time we get this going. We keep on saying that the pressure is on. We can't relent. We must put the foot on the pedal. The vaccination doses that are promised must arrive, and we must track that they do arrive and are moved out quickly to the various vaccination sites across the country so that we get jabs in arms as soon as possible.